Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. Feels like it's been a while since I've streamed. It was only last Thursday that I did as well. Leeds vs Saints. I did miss some streams. I do apologise last week if you guys were waiting. I'm very sorry. But got more this weekend. Hope you're doing well. There's a poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in. Let me know who you think's going to win. Let me know your predictions as well. Ethan says come on the wire. Come on the wire, obviously. Obviously. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing fine and dandy today. Looking forward to it. I'm a little bit worried. But I think this could be fun. Could be exciting. Could also be low scoring as well, though. Burgess coaching record against Saints. He's undefeated against Saints. 8 games, 8 wins. I didn't realise that started with Burgess. Since 2024, I guess. Yeah. So, interesting. I think this... Well, actually, I think some of the fixtures that we've played... I think 9 in a row is possible. This feels like one of the tougher ones this time round. There's been some matchups where I thought we should have been more comfortable. And some where I thought we were probably underdogs. I think in 2020... Last year when we won at least 2 of those games, we were underdogs, but we still managed to win. So... I don't know. We've been a mixture of favourites and underdogs against Saints over the last couple of years, and we've still got the wins. So, but this one feels like a tougher one this time around. Howdy, Finn. One of the games of all time between FC and Y last week. Oh, it was sensational. Bored out of my mind. Absolutely sensational. Not the Y says even. Go on. Trumpet for you. Wait, what's even the score in the World Cup? I'm just going to check that real quick. I saw it was... Last time I saw it was 0-0. Oh, it's not started yet. It's in 12 minutes. Right, okay. Anyway, a reminder, I will be doing England versus Croatia next... Wednesday? Yes, that's the same day as Origin. Luckily, Origin's in the morning. England's at 9 o'clock at night against Croatia. So I guess I'll be doing both next week. Looking forward to that. Howdy, Jack. How are you today? Good game for Leeds. There's a good matchup for Leeds. I think they should be fine tomorrow against Toulouse. And I'm doing all right. I'm okay. Not too bad. What's all your predictions for this season? Well, get them in there, Peter. Get them in. You've got to do them last week. Get them in. Are you putting yourself through FC Huddersfield this week? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, do I want to put a bet on? Do I want to do that? I'll have a quick look. I don't think I'm going to bet on this game, though, so I've got some time. I would have bet on the Rabbitohs to beat the Broncos, and they battered him this morning, so it's too late for that one. But there's plenty of other games to go. Let's have a gander. 3-way handicap. Okay, so Saints are favourites at -8. Okay. I might take Warrington +8 then. I'm worried. I don't want to bet on this one, but I might take Warrington +8. Leeds -18. I've got them -16 the bet. I don't want to take Toulouse +18. Hull KR -28 over York. Tempted to take the +28. Not going to do that. Wigan -4. Hull FC -10. I've got them winning by 12. Not touching that one. Catalans -10 over Cass. I've got Cass to win in an upset. Not touching that. Lee -10 over Bradford. I've got them winning by 10. Not touching that. I might take winners. Dolphins -7 over Roosters. I've got them by 13+. I'll take that. Warriors over Sharks is a bit close. -9. I've got the Eels to upset the Raiders. I'm not taking that. And I've got the Titans upset the Tigers. I'm not taking that either. I could add Leeds to win, but it's 1-12. There's not much going on there. Same with KR. Wigan. I think I'll back Wigan for the win. Back Hull for the win. Back Lee for the win. And then... Screw it. I'll just back the other teams that I've picked, or at least Warriors who are favourites. I'll just go with that. It's 10-1. Stick a tenner on it. 119 quid. Do I want to do that? No, I'm not going to waste a tenner. It's only a tenner, but I'm not going to waste a tenner. I'm not that confident with this one. I'm not that confident, unfortunately. So I'll just leave it. Howdy, Leah. Howdy. My condolences. I know it's going to be a rough one. As long as I get the exact score. You got Warrington to win. Fair dues. Big Jade Cartwright is back, though. He does his hammy on the 22nd minute. Can't wait for that. Nice to see you back, Rob. Thank you, sir. Fortunately, I think it'll be Saints 22, Warrington 14. Get out. Get out. Proper World Cup is currently on Sky Sports main event. Ah, I see. 100. Why to win through us to score? Banker? I'll get it in there. Bet the entire house on it. You're going 32-24 Warrington? Okay. I'd be surprised if there's that many points scored, but you never know. Howdy, Stuart. I was in Paris last weekend. What a weekend. Glad you enjoyed it. Catalans had a bloke on the blower trying to get Catalans fans going, but the Wigan army outshouted them. Fair dues. Fair dues. I saw something was posted in the Discord, and I was atted. Super League is doing... So they posted this. Some people might not know about it, but they posted something saying, calling all content creators. Super League is proud to launch the 13 content creator program, designed to bring together the next generation of rugby league storytellers and help grow the sport across digital and social platforms. Apply here. So I've started applying. So basically saying the program's open to creators across all disciplines, including TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, photographers, videographers, graphic designers, podcasters, budding journalists and storytellers. So I've just put in my name, age, location, my email address, which is my Kinetic Rugby League one. I've put my mobile number. Which Super League clubs do you follow? I've checked all of them, because if I just put Warrington, then I'll just get Warrington stuff, but it's league-wide content I make. Which best describes you? I've done TikTok creator, YouTuber, graphic designer, podcaster, presenter, I guess are the most relevant to me. The only ones I haven't checked are Instagram creator, photographer, videographer, writer/journalist, and editor. Well, editor, I guess, counts because I edit videos, but I'll include editor. Actually, I won't include that. What kind of content do you create? Matchday content, interviews, comedy, because I'm so funny, analysis, storytelling, behind the scenes. Then it asks, what story around rugby league do you think deserves more attention? My answer was tactical elements of the game. I don't think there's any more stories to be told. Personally, it's my opinion. We tell enough stories as it is. Let's talk about the tactical elements of the game. I don't think that's talked about enough. I think if people are able to understand more about how the game works, I think that's more important personally. So that's my answer. What story around rugby league do you think deserves more attention? Tactical elements of the game. That is my answer. I stand by that. Provide any links to social medias. Okay. I need to put a link to my YouTube channel. Where are you? Where are you? Are you able to attend Magic Weekend on Saturday 4th? I'm going on Saturday 4th, so I guess I could go earlier, but I'm going to say yes for Sunday 5th, so I could go back the next day. Do you have your own equipment? Yes, I do. Understand this is currently an unpaid creator opportunity. Yes, okay. Have for Super League contact me about the 13? Yes, submit. Okay, bang, I've applied for the 13 Super League content creator program. I've officially applied. Whoop whoop. Unpaid. For it to be worth billions next year. James Graham will probably enter. Can't wait for that. What do you think to that school kid making his debut as a ref in the Wygate? He looked older than a school kid. How old was he? And I don't think it went too well for him, to be honest. Don't think it went too well. Bulls fan, want wire today. Could not have lose tip. I don't know what that means. Glad Gannon's coming back to Leeds. Is definitely going back to Leeds. Definitely. It is Leeds specifically. Do a backflip, Rob. You'll be a shoo-in. Do you know what? I could do it. I could easily do a triple flip, but do you know what? Don't feel like it today. Gannon back to Leeds is an upgrade. Still leaves loads of room on the cap. Fair dues. Might be unpaid, but could easily lead to bigger opportunities in the future. That's the thing, because it depends where the content's going. Because if all the content is specifically for Super League and it's unpaid, then what do I get out of it? Now, if it leads to more in the future, more contacts, more things like that, then great. Gets me in. I think the people that make sense to me that would be included is at the very least Super League Raw, All Out Rugby League Outsiders, Love Rugby League. I don't know if, because they're journalists, do they really count as like content creators, even though they make content as well? You know what I mean? And I would hope myself, I don't know if it means they're looking for 13 creator people / groups or more than that. I would hope I make the cut. The lot put yes, as well. I would hope I make the cut with that one, but we'll see. I'm actually not done a run through of the team list yet. Better suspended on 365, trying to stop the banker. Oh, I'd sue them for that, Ethan. Have a word, honestly. It's not good enough, is it? Let them know it's not on. It's simply not on. It's not good enough, is it? Might get a free shave. I hope not. I bloody hope not. This is staying. Well, as long as it... Trim it. Just trim it. I don't want it all gone. Just trim it slightly. Clearly you'll hear back soon if they want you free for Magic. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I could do the first 2 games earlier on the Saturday. Kind of. Or content for it. But I'm going to the Warrington League game on the Saturday, so I could just go back for the Sunday instead. Could not have Leeds top. Sorry, partially sites. I'm not sure what that means either. Or partially sighted, I guess you mean. KineticRL was in the squad, but he's not playing, which is really annoying. I really wished he was available, but no. Not this time. Bear with me, folks. I'll do the first, final, only run-through of the team list very soon. Okay then, folks. Right. What's your score prediction? I said 18-14 to Warrington. Thanks for Matchwood, by the way. And just enjoy. Unless you don't even start him, that would be an absolute piss take. Hopefully he's there to get game time. I hope. Go watch a Hull derby in person. That could be exciting. Be fun. Not doing Love Island commentary this year? No, I don't really know the players, to be honest, Peter. And the Vela, who's a new player on stage bench, and he's got a small handful of NRL experience. I've seen him a couple times for the Bulldogs. He's a fairly big body, relatively slim for a prop, but he's still big. I think it's his height that makes him look slimmer. So he's fairly tall, big body, strong ball carrier, but he was relatively average to slightly above average whenever I saw him, from what I recall. But he's got a handful of NRL experience. Warrington Mexico double, can't wait. Just ship me off to Mexico for, we changed from Vegas to Mexico City next year. Or 2028. I don't know if I want Wood to start, but I'm okay with him off the bench. Actually getting some proper game time. Actually started, I wouldn't mind. For his age and his size, he's actually a good ball carrier. I think he just has a lot of defensive lapses. That's the only issue that I have. There's a lot of defensive lapses. So I think that's probably why he doesn't get in, but at the very least, we need more size. So he's not going to improve in defense if he doesn't at least get some more game time, like real game experience. Right then, folks. First, final, only run through the team lists. In the backs for St Helens, they have Welsby, Dagnall, Whitley, Percival, Saylor, Whitby, and Lomax. The forwards are Wormsley, Clark, Clemmer, Siranen, Davies, and Shorrocks. The bench is Cross, Wright, Delaney, and Saluka Fafita. 18th man is Humphreys. In the backs for Warrington, we have Thulis, Hopawate, Smith, Gardner, Ashton, Irwin, and Hayes. The forwards are Thomas, Walker, Byrne, Bentley, Harrison, and Curry. The bench is Powell, Sipley, Crowther, and Tanginoa. 18th man is Webster. Hey! Right, looking out for Kieran again today. He's on the tee, on the opposite stand to where the camera is, where it says Saints. He's on the top of the tee somewhere. Burgess looks like your number 7's dad. It's both, really. Burgess is what, like 6'3", 6'4"? Maybe 6'5". Hayes is low 5s, I think. Maybe mid 5s. Can we also know Stevenson low tonight? He's lost feeling in his shoulder. Oh dear. Well, best of luck to him. I'm going to end this poll. 58% say Saints are going to win this one. Glad Irwin's back in. We need that run threat. But Hayes' kicking game has got to be better this week. It's got to be better. Warrington will kick to Saints. Come on, Wire. Come on! Let's have it. Chance to go top for the day. Folks, we are underway. Warrington Wolves kick towards St. Helens towards the back right corner. Collected by Whitby. Hands it off to Clemmer with the first carry. Takes it just shy of the 20 near the left touchline. There's already too many metres and I don't like it. Next carry. Siranen was actually quite solid last week. Got through a ton of work, actually. So we'll see how he gets on today. 20 seconds gone. Saints over the 20 now with Walmsley through the middle up towards the 30. Glad Harrison's back in. We need that size, but already up towards the 30. Good post-contact meters there from Walmsley. Shifting it right now with Davies. A lot of Saints fans want to see him get some regular time. Howdy, Toby. How you doing, sir? Back towards middle with Walmsley. So good to see Davies. He's looked exciting whenever I've seen him. 40 seconds gone. Last tackle for Saints. Up towards the 40. Right to Whitby. Puts boot to ball. Thulis underneath it. Oh, no, it's Ashton, sorry. Angle caught me off guard. Ashton with the return up towards the 30. Just shy of it. I'm not too bad, thank you, Toby. I'm decent. Next carry from Zach Gardner. He's played one game from what I recall, and I want to say it was against Saints. Oh no, Catalans. He played against Catalans last year away. Actually scored on debut. Next carry from Smith. We are struggling for metres at the minute. 13's wobbling for wire. Curry, you mean? I didn't see that. 1 minute 20 gone. Walker at dummy half. Next carry from Thulis up towards the 40. He did go off for a period last week, actually. I think he went off for a HIA. Oof, hopefully he's alright to continue. Would be a big miss. Hayes with a kick on the last tackle towards the back left. Well placed, coming down on the 10 for Dagnall. Just over a minute and a half gone. Straightens up with a carry. Pumping his legs. That's a good return up towards the 30. I'm already not happy. Classic. Next carry from Whitley. Good metres up towards the 40. And a penalty. Way. Jesus Christ, lads. Are we trying to play Union here or something? What are we doing? 2 minutes gone. Just over. Tap on Warrington's 40s. Now with Davies with the next carry. About 35 metres out. 2 minutes 20 gone. Clark cuts back towards the middle. Hands it off to Walmsley. Takes it over the 30. In centre field, Clark waits at dummy half. 2.5 gone. Left to Whitby. Then across to Siranen. Straightens up with a carry. Irwin. Bit of help from a few other defenders too. We've got 4 in the tackle there. 15 out. Back towards the middle now with Whitby. Cross to Shorrocks. Out the back to Lomax. Could have gone out the back. Tough option there, but takes it up towards the 10. 2 tackles to go for Saints. 2 minutes 45 gone. Clark left to Shorrocks between the sticks. Then across to Walmsley. Irwin with a big tackle. Tries to offload the ball. Knocked on by Saints. Well done, Irwin. Irwin on Walmsley. He got the offload like he was clearly dragging him backwards, but to make that kind of contact was huge. Whitby thinks it came off his head, actually. It did. So... okay, well, they get the challenge. It's... could Saints get the penalty because Walker tackled him without the ball? They should have challenged. They didn't. It hit him in the head. He was confident for a challenge. They didn't get him one. What are they doing? Okay. Well, they should have challenged. They didn't. Bentley versus Siranen. Who blinks first? Bentley. Bentley just wipes him clean out. That's what happens. And Gardner is down at the minute. That's great. This is great. Love this. Absolutely love it. 4 minutes gone. Clock's ticking away again. Burn with the next carry. Warrington just shy of the 30 in centre field. Game stopped again. So I guess it'll be Bentley to centre, Crowther or Tanganoa in second row. Or, yeah, Crowther or Bentley or Crowther to centre, probably. Oh, yes, that Gardner is the son of A.D. Gardner, by the way. Oh dear. Oh, that shit. He is done for the day, I believe, folks. Let's get the marker up next to him. That is really unfortunate. So Gardner is off. Right then, back underway. 4 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Warrington in possession. Harrison with the next carry through the middle up towards a 40. Good carry there. Gets on his front. Last tackle. Out the back to Irwin down the right-hand side. Puts boot to ball. A lot of height on this one. Coming down on the 20. I don't like that. Needs to go towards a 10. Up towards a 30 already as well. And it's going to be Percival with the next carry. Just shy of the 40. Or actually on the 40. Clark at dummy half. Clemmer through the middle. Up towards the halfway line. It's Tanganoa that's come on. Clark left to Shorrocks. Flat ball across to Walmsley. Over Warrington's 40 as well. That's 5 gone. 2 tackles to go. Down the left-hand side with Clark. Goes short side left to Walmsley, sorry. Wellesby. Quick hands across to Sirinen. Carries it up towards Warrington's 30 near the left touchline. Back towards the middle. It's with Whitby. Puts boot to ball on the last tackle. Coming down behind the 10 for Thulis. Just doesn't even go up. Sailor knocks on, I believe. It's going to be Warrington's ball. Don't know why he's not gone up there. I don't understand that. Okay. 5.5 minutes gone. Back underway. Chance for Saints to pin Warrington back now. This could be tough. It's already been a tough nearly 6 minutes at this point for Territory. Ashton with the next carry. Bumps off one. Plays with Danny Walker in centre field. He scoots from dummy half. Good meters up towards a 30. Good stuff there, Danny. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of it. Then right to Curry. Out the back to Irwin. Tries to step past Whitby. Gets a hold of him on the 30. Just over 6 minutes gone. Walker now with Curry through the middle. Taken to ground on his own 40. Sailor on the wing. Yes, he is. Left to Hayes on the last tackle. Hits the belly of the ball. Bounces 25 out from the try line. Bounces towards Sailor. Takes it cleanly. Cuts back towards the right. And he's stopped just shy of the 30. 6.5 minutes gone. He's played on the wing a couple times, actually. A few games last year looked quite good, actually. And looked fine last week. 6 minutes 40 gone. Dagnall dragged back towards a 30. Then a scoot from Whitley from dummy half. Only makes a couple metres. Got to try and restrict territory now, lads. Got to restrict the metres. Shorrocks left to Whitby. Then to Wellesby. Across to Percival. Good yards at the moment now with Sailor. Over halfway. Offloads back to Wellesby. Cutting back towards the middle. Look for a gap somewhere. But taking to ground 45 metres out from Warrington's try line. Howdy, Thor. Good to see you. Howdy. Scoop from Clark from dummy half. Just shy of the 30. Good metres there. Just over 7 minutes gone as well. Last tackle. Walmsley at dummy half. Oh no, it's Lomax. Goes right to Whitby. Chips towards the back right corner. Ashton underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Bentley's holding someone back there. That could have resulted in a penalty. 7.5 gone. Bentley with the carry. I think he's playing at centre. So, Tanganoa came on for Gardner. Bentley's playing at centre. Hopwate with the next carry. Up towards the 20 and just over it. 7 minutes 40 gone. Next carry from Smith up towards the 30. 7 minutes 45. 2 tackles to go for Warrington. Slightly right of centre field. It's now with Liam Byrne. Up towards the 40. Through the middle. Last tackle for Warrington. We restricted meters a bit more on the previous set defensively. But we need a good kick here. This is going to come down on the 20. Need to find the 10, mate. Need to find the 10. And returns up towards the 30 and just over it. 8 minutes gone. A lot of big numbers in the Warrington lineup, unfortunately. 8 minutes 15 gone. Saints in possession. On the 40, short side right to Davies, just shy of halfway. 3 tackles to go. They play it for Lomax, back towards Mill to Clark. Shorrocks hands it off to Wormsley. Stop just shy of halfway again. 8.5 gone. 2 tackles to go. Right to Shorrocks. Out the back to Wellesby. Trying to find a break down the right-hand side. Good tackle there from Danny Walker. Slams him into the ground. Well done, Danny. Last tackle coming up. Back towards Mill to Whitby. Bit of inside pressure there from Bentley. Gets the kick towards the back right corner. Thulis underneath it. Takes it cleanly. 5 out from the try line. Returns it over the 10. Now 15 out from the try line. Got to get up the field now, boys. Kicks from Hayes. Need to start finding the corners a bit more. Ashton with the first carry. I want to see Ashton's yardage carries getting a bit stronger. I think that's a weak point in his game. The 2 weakest points of Ashton's game, change of direction and yardage carries. If he improves those 2, Jesus, sky's the limit for him. 9 minutes 20 gone. Walker, a dummy half. Back towards Mill to Curry. Hands the ball off to Thomas, nearly breaks through. Lands on his front though, quick play the ball, I like it. Left to Hayes, chips towards the back left corner. Collected just in front of the 10 by Dagnall. Can we keep him pinned back now? Bumps off one. But then takes the tackle on the 20. Come on, lads. Keep him down here, please. A few Saints players having to get back on side as well, so this could be a good defensive set. Just got to be disciplined. Got to be disciplined. Next carry from Percival. Strong barreling run through the middle there. So decent carry there from Percival up towards the 30. So then right to Wellesby. Eats up some more metres towards the 40. Was hoping we could have restricted a little bit more on this set so far, but 10 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Now with Wormsley, good metres over halfway, lands in his front as well, quick play the ball. Right to Whitby. Get up towards halfway. This will be collected just behind the 10 from Ashton. Takes it cleanly, cuts back towards the middle and is 15 metres out from the try line. It's going to be Thulis with the next character. So far completion, 80% from Saints, 100% from Warrington. Oh yeah, there was a knock-on before. There wasn't actually a knock-on. 10.5 minutes gone. Walker at dummy half. Hands it off to Smith. Takes it over the 30. 2 tackles to go for Warrington. Just trying to stay in the grind for now. We are losing the field position battle. Tanganoa with the next carry. Bumps off one. Eats up some more metres. Just over the 40. Last tackle. Walker left to Hayes. Aims for the back left corner. This comes down on the 20 again. Leon. The 10 is your target, sunshine. 11 minutes gone. Wellesby, now with Whitley. Takes the next carry just over the 20. Dragged backwards a little bit as well. Wellesby, left to Saylor. Launches the ball over the top. Sirenen near the left touchline. Hopwater gets across though. Eats up some good metres there. Look for a quick play the ball as well. Gets one for Saylor. Scoots from dummy half. Takes it over halfway. Good set so far from St. Helens. Still 2 tackles to go as well. 11.5 minutes gone. Wormsley. Straight behind the ruck. Finds half a break here. Harrison with an important tackle. Well done, James. Stop just shy of the red zone. Clark on the last tackle. Launches it right to Lomax. Goes at the line. Bit of room to run. Get him stopped, please. Do you mind? Loses the ball on the try line. Oh my God. Josh Thulis, what a tackle. What a tackle. Jesus Christ. Lomax nearly walked in then. I think he was held up initially and then lost it. On-field decisions, no try. Video ref will check. God, this is close. Yeah, it's no try. You need one more look. I'll give you one more look at this. Well, at least for the grounding anyway. So let him try a different type of kick. Jesus, he could hit the belly of the ball, going for a spiral. He could drill it low. He could just go for a chip down the short side, like a normal chip down the short side. But the distance on these kicks from Hayes so far are not cutting it. No try given. That was fairly quick. You love to see it. Wormsley and Lomax rolling back the years. I know, right? Look at him go. Lomax holding the back of his head at the minute. Well done, Thulis. Well done. Ashton was the one that popped the ball out. Thulis has done a solid job at fullback, but I still want to see Taylor Ray there. I still want to see him there. Just over 12 minutes gone. It'll be Warrington's ball in a second. Was it dropped over the try line? So it might be a... Yes, it will be a 20-metre tap, 7-tackle set. And it's going to be Hopawate with the first carry. Makes about 3 metres. And the next one from Ashton up towards the 30. 12.5 gone. Walker, right to Curry, then to Thomas. He's been quite impressive so far. Last couple of weeks since he started, Luke Thomas. Solid stuff. Shifting it right to Irwin. Then to Harrison. Eats up a couple more metres. A few metres shy of halfway. Still 3 tackles to go as well. Could end up inside Saints territory, which would be a welcome surprise. Curry, good metres, dragging a few defenders up towards a 40. Best territory we've been in so far. Great. It is right to Irwin. Thomas was taken out in back play, but Irwin goes at the line. I don't mind it. He might not always break the line or create something, but if he's going at the line, defenders know he's willing to have a go, so they've got to watch out for him later. Chip towards the back right from Hayes. In the corner, please, Leon. You're going to piss me off. Irwin dinks the ball through, comes off the leg of Wellesby. Was it played at? Could be Warrington's ball. It's going to be Saints' ball. .5 minutes gone. So it's dropped backwards from Smith. Harrison off to... Okay, it doesn't show the full replay. Thanks for that. But it'll be Saints' ball on their own 10. Sharks will play this on the 10. Clark goes right to Davies. That's diagonal, sorry. And just over the 10. He's going to play this for Clark. Hands it off to Whitley. And only eats up a few more metres, but Thomas and Walker get him slowed down. That's good stuff. 14 minutes gone. Plays for Clark. Down the left-hand side now with Walmsley, up towards the 20. Just over it as well. 3 tackles to go. It's a good defensive set so far. Just need to keep it going. Scoot down the left-hand side from Clark. Over the 30. Some markers not square, so eats up some good metres. Near the left touchline, though. Back towards the middle with Walmsley. Get through a ton of work here. 14.5 minutes gone. I still take Walmsley for the World Cup squad, personally. Out the back to Whitley. Kicks from the 40. Better defensive set. Dropped backwards by Thulis. It's a... questionable. I'd need to see it again. Questionable. Nearly 15 gone. Bentley. Pumping his legs. That's a good carry there. Let's have a look. Yes, it did go backwards just. It then bounced forwards. It initially from contact went backwards, then bounced forwards. Hopawate looking for room down the right-hand side. Good metres, just shy of halfway. So 15 gone, 3 tackles to go for Warrington. Lomax is still getting a bit of treatment here. So, Lomax is not in a good way at the minute. He's not doing well. Oh dear. So what would the change be? Wellesby or Sailor into the halves? And then Cross on the wing, I guess, would be the only change. I think Lomax might be done here. Yeah, I think he's done. So I'll apply the injury marker for Lomax. Okay, back underway again. Warrington in possession on halfway. Slightly right of centre field. In centre field with Curry, out the back to Hayes. Wrapped up on the 40. Last tackle coming up for Warrington. Right to Irwin. Under a bit of pressure there, but gets the kick away. This will come down on the 20. Again, aim for the 10, please. Tackled in the air, unfortunately, I think. Or, yeah. Kick lands on the 20. You're 40 metres out, Ewan. You're 40 metres out. You can aim for the back corner. Then we give away a penalty. Saints get up the field. We've given away 2 penalties. Luckily, we've not dropped it. And it's only 2 penalties, but it's only 16 minutes gone. Saints haven't given anything away yet. Clark drops the ball off to Clemmer. They're just over 35 metres out. Down the left-hand side. Clark back towards the middle to Shorrocks. Across to Saluka Fafita on debut. 16 minutes and 15 gone. It is right to Sailor now playing in the halves with Lomax going off. Goes at the line, just over the 20. Now 15 out. Shut it, Sam. I'll have less of you in this dojo, Grasshopper. Shifting it right to Davies. Goes at the line, 5 metres out. Near the right touch line as well. 16.5 minutes gone. Whitley, left to Sailor on the last tackle. Goes back down the short side right. Kicks through, chases, and gets the ball down. They might check it, but yeah, that'll be a try. Great. Alright then. Everyone caught napping. Broken jaw, maybe. Might have been. Caught napping. Good kick, good chase. And, yeah. Stupid penalty given away to let them get up the field in the first place. Okay. Well, that'll be 4-0. Love that. Big fan of that. Just can't believe it. It's great. It's one of my favourite things ever. "17.5 minutes gone. It's been a very back and forth game at the minute. Not too much going on. Neither team being that expansive. But yeah, Saints have done better for territory so far. I didn't know you were that close to the ground. Oh, I remember going near the ground. When I went to your Sam, I remember going near the ground. Or went past it anyway. I don't recall it being that close. I guess it'd be loud anyway. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, it's 6-0. The kick is good. I went with a fairly low-scoring game as well. I went with 18-14 to Warrington, so it's on track. We've taken some time to get some first points here. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got to do better for territory here. 18.5 minutes gone. 5-minute one? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Back underway. These kicks towards the corners have got to be better here. Collected on the 10 from Wellesby. Saluk Fafita with a carry. Taken to ground 15 out of his own line. Did you watch the Wigan game against Catalans? What do you think George and Jack's tries? I didn't watch the full game, unfortunately. I don't recall the tries off by heart right now. Unfortunately, as well. Sharks with a carry towards the 30. Gets an offload to Clemmer. And then he carries it some extra metres up towards the 40. 19 minutes gone. Easy metres again. This is not good enough. Clark goes left to Sailor. Then across to Saluka Fafita. Straightens up. Pumps his legs. Take it to ground just shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go as well. Clark. Left to Whitby. Drops it off to Sheridan. And takes it up towards the 40. Just over it. Last tackle for Saints. They've made it towards our 40. That is piss poor. Now there's a chip towards the back left for Hopoate. Collects it 5 out from the try line. That's where you place a kick, lads. That's where you place it. So Warrington with a long way to go now. Smith with a carry up towards the 10. Just over it. Irwin. Now with Hopoate. Straightens up with a carry. 15 out from the try line. Nearly done with the first quarter. Left to Hayes. Then to Ashton. Bobbles it, but takes it in cleanly enough. Before he hits the 20. Hayes. Now with Tanginoa. Bumps off 1. Eats up a few more metres. Good carry there. Just shy of the 30. And folks, we're done with the first quarter of the game. Walker out the back to Hayes. Puts boot to ball on the 30. Comes down on the 30. Whoop whoop. Shifting it left is now with Whitby. Hands it off to Percival, just shy of halfway. They could be inside the red zone by the end of this set here. Shifting it down the left-hand side with Cross. Having to come on with Lomax going off. So now with Clemmer up towards Warrington's 40. Howdy, Paymaker. Difference in the kicking is giving Saints a platform. That's one. It's just the metres, first of all. The metres per carry are the first difference maker, but then the kicks off the back of it just add to it. We've got a Saints play down the minute. A chip over the top from Sailor. Thulis in the corner. Ooh, strong shot there from Whitley. Takes it cleanly. Jesus. 21 minutes gone. Ashton with a carry stopped on the 10. We are really struggling for metres. Davies is limping quite a bit here. He's not in a good way. But good metres there up towards the 20. from Hayes, actually. Walker down the short side left. Thulis eats up about 5 metres there. Walker, cross to Bentley. The crowd says forwards, but Bentley takes it over the 40. Last tackle coming up. A few quick play the balls there. Right to Irwin. Puts boot to ball on the 40 for the back right corner. This will come down 15 out, so progress, I guess. And Cross collects it or returns it up towards the 30. Who's the ref? Do you know what? I haven't even noticed. That's Aaron Moore, I think that is. Nearly 22 minutes gone. Wellesby at dummy half. Saluk Fafita over the 40. 45 metres out from his own try line. Clark at dummy half. Left to Shorrocks. Then across to Whitby. Goes at the line. Good tackle there from Harrison. Nearly breaks through. That's a good effort there from Whitby. But good tackle from Harrison. Right to Shorrocks. Off the back of a quick play the ball. Wellesby launched it over the top. That floats forward a little bit. I don't think it was forward, but floats forward. Diagonal steps past one. In the corner. Big tackle there from Thulis. Dislodges the ball. Well done, Josh. Well done, lad. Jesus. Bloody hell. Great ball over the top. Steps past Ashton. Goes at the line. And then just can't keep a firm hold of the ball there. Good not to notice the ref. That's very true. That's very, very true. But Warrington now in possession. And it's going to be Smith with the next carry. And a carry up towards the 14. Just over it with Thomas. Right then. Next carry from... Is that the big Geordie Crowder? 23 minutes gone over halfway. Still 3 tackles to go. Trying to think, how high up the field have we been? I don't know if we've been inside the 30 yet. We've not been inside the red zone, that's for sure. But 23 minutes gone. We're 40 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Left to Hayes. Flat ball across to Tanganoa. Good carry. 25 metres out. This is the highest up the field we've been, I'm pretty sure. It is right to Hayes. Chips down the short side left. Lands before the 10 again. We bat it backwards. Collected by Thomas. Across to Curry. Space down the right, maybe. Irwin steps back inside. Goes at the line. Kicks, chases. Anyone there? Goes dead in goal. Bentley was chasing. Good effort. Good effort. Howdy, night. Wasn't sure you'd be streaming this. Lewis is proper earning his wage in defence. He certainly is. Hard-working young man. I'm okay with that. It's going to be a 20-metre tap, 7 tackle set. We at least had a go. But we've got to keep him pinned back now. And it's going to be Percival with the next carry. Gets a great offload to Whitby, actually. Stopped on the 40. Saints are already going to make great meters again. 24 minutes gone. It's now with Cross. Just shy of halfway. Bentley didn't like that board. He did not. Clocked it. Whitby drops it off to Saluka Fafita. 45 metres out from Warrington's try line. 3 tackles to go. Clark left to Whitby. Then left to Sirenen. Little bit of space here. Wellesby up towards the 30 near the left touch line. Gets an offload back to Sirenen. Then across to Whitby. Now in centre field with Shorrocks. Now Clemmer. Straightens up with a carry. Take it to ground 25 metres out in centre field. Left to Shorrocks. Across to Whitby. Dinks the ball through. Looks like Thule should be able to get there. Collects it inside the in-goal area. Just takes it over the try line. And is taken to ground. Meter in front of the try line. No one's at dummy half. Jesus Christ. We play this a metre in front of the try line. Ashton with the next carry. 25 minutes gone. Is it that windy over there? I haven't really noticed the wind. And we've lost it right in front of the try line. Bentley. Jesus Christ. So we've just gifted some territory to Saints now. Fresh set right in front of the try line. They'll start a fresh set or a scrum near the left touch line, 10 metres out. I haven't really noticed the wind, to be honest. I haven't. Oh yeah, I saw the flag waving, but I couldn't really tell you the direction. So, scrum for Saints, 10 metres out near the left touch line. 26 minutes gone, they feed the ball in. Clark goes right to Sailor. Drops it off to Saluka Fafita. And carries it 5 out from the try line, just left of the sticks. Clark at dummy half. Would love an Ashton interception here. It's left to Percival. Stopped 2 metres out near the left touchline. Sirenen at dummy half. Second tackle back towards the middle to Whitby. Steps a couple times. Now 5 out left of the posts. 3 tackles to go. Clark out the back to Shorrocks. Then across to Saylor. Drops the ball but backwards. Has to recover it, but he's tackled on the 20. Tanganoa and Bentley get into him. 2 tackles to go. Wellesby. Right to Davies. Straightens up with a carry. Takes it up towards Warrington's 10. Okay, I'm looking forward to it, Minecraft Man. I'm looking forward to it. Last tackle for Saints. Back towards the middle. 15 out with Saylor. Then across to Whitby. Ball across to Percival, trying to get around Josh Smith, but kicks the ball on and it will find touch. 27 minutes gone. This is the thing that I'm nervous because we're gifting territory to Saints and they're doing well for territory. But the thing is, Saints' attack has been very lacklustre in the past few weeks. And Warrington's defence, even though we've been shocking in possession, defensively we've still done a very good job. So I think that's a good matchup for us to at least keep them out for long periods of time. But we actually need to take our chances. On the minimal occasions, we do actually get up the field. 27.5 minutes gone. Tanganoa will play the ball for Danny Walker. It's now with Toa Sipley. I hope he helps us through the middle here. Big body, we need those quick play the balls, need those meters. But scoop there from Danny Walker. Over the 30. Penalty for Warrington. Well done, Toa lad. Tough Sipley getting us the quick play the ball. Walker. Good lad. Good lad. So Luke Fafita wasn't square. Made contact before Walker had gone 10. That's good stuff there. Well done, Danny. Well done, lad. 28 minutes gone. Penalty for Warrington. Will start a brand new set on Saints 40. 12 minutes to go in the first half. We'll tap on the 40. Back towards the middle to Irwin. Launch back towards the middle. It's now with Sipley. Just over the 40. In centre field. Walker left to Thulis. Goes at the line. Just over the 30. Plenty of tackles to go as well. Down the left-hand side of the park. Walker at dummy half. Right to Tanganoa. Straightens up with the carry. Just shy of the red zone. Not been inside the red zone yet. Well, not with a play the ball. Walker right to Curry. Flat ball across to Crowther. Stopped just shy of the 20. It's not a great ball from Curry. 2 tackles to go. Left to Hayes. What are we doing here? What shape are we calling? Oh my god. Hayes is not happy at Tanganoa there. It's right to Irwin on the last tackle. What a waste of a set so far. Chip towards the back right. Hopawate underneath it and collected cleanly by Cross. Keep him pinned back, please, lads. Clean set. Strong in defence. Percival with a strong run. 15 out from the try line. Plays for Whitby. 29 minutes gone. Yeah, 6-0. Given the territory they've had, 6-0 is a great result at the minute. 77% completion from Saints. 100% from Warrington. I'll take that for now. The problem is just, in the cycle, we're not doing well for meters. It is left to Saylor, then across to Shorrocks. Just shy of his own 30. Last tackle coming up, that's a great defensive set from Warrington. 29.5 gone. So Whitby kicks from 25 out from his own line. Collected, or they'll let it bounce on the 30, collected in front of the 20 by Hopawate. Decent chase though. Takes it over the 30. Now 35 out from the try line. So good place to start the set. Warrington might be doing better for territory now. We'll see. Ashton with a carry over the 40. Great carry. Pumping his legs. Good stuff, Matty. Good stuff. Second tackle, right to Irwin. Drops it off to Curry. Takes it over halfway. A few extra metres as well. 45 metres out from the try line. 30 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Plays for Danny Walker. Option on his left to Sipley. Bit of room to run here. Bumps off Wellesby. Good metres. Look for an offload. Gets one to Hayes. Stop just shy of the 20. Good metres. 2 tackles to go. Sipley at dummy half, left to Irwin. Launches the ball across, in the hands of Ashton, cuts back towards the middle. Nearly an interception there from Saylor. That was a rough one. Right to Irwin on the last, 10 metres out, back down the short side with Thulis. If we don't score, I'm okay with that. Turn the ball over a metre out. I'm okay with that. Got to be disciplined. Don't let James Bentley anywhere near the tackles. Don't let him anywhere near it. Davies is down as well for Saints. I'm okay turning the ball over there. That's fine by me. So they're going to play this about 2 or 3 metres out from their own try line. 31 minutes gone. Waiting to get back underway here. Clock's still ticking away. Looks like Davies is going off for HIA. So we'll know by half time whether he's good to go. Right then, first carry. They're 5 out from their own try line. Sailor hands the ball off to... I can't tell who that is, actually. Oh, that's Percival. Putting a good shift in the backfield at the minute. Percival. Saluk Fafita with the next carry through the middle. Dragging a few defenders just shy of the 20. Plays for Clark in centre field. Left to Wellesby. Up towards his own 30 down the left-hand side. 2 tackles to go. Shifting it right to Shorrocks. Hands it off to Wright. 35 metres out from his own try line. Last tackle coming up for Saints. Whitby with a kick on the last tackle. Coming down on the 20, just over it. Switches back to Hopoate. Takes it over the 20, up towards the 30. Bentley at dummy half. Next carry from Matty Ashton. Only makes a couple metres there. 32 minutes gone. 8 to go in the first half. Walker goes right to Smith. Takes it up towards his own 40. Saints doing well to restrict metres at the minute here. Smith plays it for Walker. So now with Crowther through the middle. Up towards the halfway line. 2 tackles to go. Shifting it right to Curry. Flat ball across to Harrison. Stop just shy of Saints 40. Last tackle coming up. Need to find the corner here. Delaney's also on the field as well. It is right to Irwin. Chips towards the back right corner. This will come down on the 10. Thank God. To start. Wellesby collects it. And returns up towards the 20 and just over it. What's the best game you've watched that isn't a wire one? That's tough to answer that. There's been a lot of games. It'd be tough. It'd be really tough to answer that. I mean, I'll try and think about it, but I don't know if I'll have a definitive answer for you. Next carry from Whitby down the right-hand side, but there's a high shot there from Sipley. It's a 33 minutes gone, penalty for Saints. Okay, I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. Just over 33 minutes gone. Whitby kicks to touch, and Saints will start a brand new set on Warrington's 40. We've given away three penalties so far in this game. Saints have given away 1, and the completion is still a little bit lower than Warrington's. I think our completion is still 100%. Delaney with a carry, just over Warrington's 30, pumping his legs. Just over 25 out in centre field. Clark goes left to Shorrocks, hands it off to Saluk Fafita over the 20. He's putting a few good carries so far. Down the short side left from Clark to Wellesby, across to Sirenen, cuts back towards the middle, offloads back to Clark. Launched it across to Whitby. Just manages to keep a hold of that one. 2 metres out, left of the sticks. Clark goes right to Shorrocks, then across to Wellesby. Out the back to Sailor, launched it over the top. Diagonal in the corner, drops it. Stream the Leeds game tomorrow? No, I'm doing one of the other ones. Wakey Wigan. If the Toulouse Leeds game was a little bit earlier, I could have done that one. So nearly 35 minutes gone. Warrington in possession. Waiting to get back underway here. Just waiting around. I know, but it's just... might not be just enough time. If it was slightly earlier, like 5:30, I'd have time. Because the other one's at 8. Because you've got 80 minutes for the game, 15 minutes for half time, and then the game stopping itself, like the game actually being stopped over time. So that's Davies and Percival off for HIA. Percival's been really solid with his carry so far. Big loss for Saints in the minute. His carries have been really good so far today. I've just not had any water either. Shocking. No, it's not vodka. Okay. This will be a scrum for Warrington. Walmsley's going off as well. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Is that a forced change or is it just an interchange? I don't even know with Walmsley. And Crowther's going off. Jesus Christ. God damn. So this game is not being delayed by the video ref. It's all the injuries. Yes, at the moment. Gum shields are all going off. Crazy. Mental. Chicken Oriental, as they say. I think. Right, a couple HIAs as well. Still to wait on. We'll see how that goes. Right, then out the back of the scrum, it's right to Smith. And Warrington are just shy of the 20 down the right edge of the park. Walker now with Harrison. 25 out from his own try line. At dummy half, goes left to Curry. Then across to Byrne. Straightens up towards a 30. Who scored it? It was Saylor. 35 minutes gone. 5 minutes ago in the first half. Curry out the back to Irwin. Might have the numbers down the right. Thulis steps past one. Gets a great offload for Irwin. Eats up some more metres through the middle. Straightens up towards a halfway line. Well done, Ewan. Well done, lad. 2 tackles to go. Walker, right to Sipley. Straight into Delaney. Stopped just shy of the 40. Last tackle for Warrington. Plays for Walker down the short side right to Thulis. Then across to Smith. Kicks the ball through. It is knocked backwards by Shorrocks and collected by Cross on the 10. 4.5 to go. It's now with Wellesby scooting from dummy half, cutting back towards the middle. Carries it up towards the 20. Clark, right to Saylor. 25 out from his own try line. 3 tackles to go. Scoot there from diagonal. Over the 30. 35 out from his own try line. 4 minutes left in the first half. 2 tackles to go as well. Right to Saylor. Kicks on this one. From behind the 40. Could be a 40-20. Distance and angle, not quite there. But that's a good kick and a good chase. Thulis collects on the try line. And he's going to play this 5 outs from his own try line. But it's a high shot. We'll take that all day. His skull is made of some very strong metal, I'm sure of it. The amount of high shots he's taken in his career is ridiculous. Let's have a look at this one. I didn't notice anything high in the first Oh, that's not actually a high shot. That's actually not even a high shot, like, at all. They have a challenge. Could they not have challenged it? I mean, Thulis is down anyway. I'm not sure why, but... yeah, that's it's a bad call. So, penalty for Warrington. Irwin kicks the touch and we'll start a brand new set. 25 out from our own try line. It's going to be Bentley with the first carry over the 30. Bentley trying to start something from absolutely nowhere. Just calm down, lad. Jesus Christ. Walker will scoot from dummy half over the 40. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Irwin at dummy half. 3 tackles to go. Left to Curry. Out the back to Hayes. Then across to Thulis. Caught in a dead end. Walker. Right to Tanganoa. Straightens up with a carry up towards a halfway line. Right to Irwin on the last tackle. Kicks on the last tackle on halfway. Coming down 25 out from the try line. If the wind is doing this, I can understand that. But this is poor. Surely you can put a bit more on that. Surely. Dagnall with a carry. Down the right edge of the park. 2 minutes to go. Clark goes left to Shorrocks. Then through the middle with Walmsley. Up towards the 40. Scoot from Clark. Up towards the halfway line. Last tackle for Saints on halfway. Right to Whitby. Steps past a couple. Gets the kick through. Chase there from Shorrock's collected by Thulis on the 20. Steps past a few, nearly breaks through but falls over. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Hayes hands it off to Ashton. Takes it just over the 30. Quick play of the ball for Hayes. Now with Sipley. Over the 40. A few metres shy of halfway. Walker goes right to Irwin. Steps back inside. Could do with an offload. Gets one to Walker. He's going to have to take the carry himself. Just over the halfway line. 2 tackles to go. 1 minute 10 left in the first half as well. Thulis at dummy half. Walker is a little bit sluggish at the minute. Shifting it right to Irwin. Drops it off to Harrison. Stopped on the 40. Last tackle for the Wyatt. 1 minute to go. Walker. Short side right to Irwin. Goes at the line. Steps past one. Needs an offload. Gets one to Smith. Bit of room to run. Aims for the back right corner. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Beautiful. What a gorgeous try, mate. What a gorgeous try. I love that. Ewan Irwin backs himself. Running at the line. Gets a great offload to Smith. Barreling run towards the corner. Backs himself too. Great support run from Hopoate. That's a beauty. Lovely stuff. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Love that. Come on. Hey, 8th try of the year for Hopoate. Chance to level it up. It's going to be a tough kick, though, for, I think it'll be Irwin taking the kicks. And I put him in my... Wow, I can't speak.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak.
That's all, folks. I put him in my fantasy team last week, thinking it's either Hayes or Sneed playing at 7 and he's at 6. Guess what? It was Hayes and Sneed in the halves. So that was great. Oh, did I... I think I actually put... I had Weaver on my bench. I think I put Weaver in the squad. Anyway, I think... Well, Weaver's playing anyway. Hopefully he has a barnstorming game against Catalans. I can't remember what team I made. Can't remember. Let's have a gander. Come on, Ewan. 72% on the year. System error for Fantasy League. Great, I can't even view it. That's great. The kick is... Looks okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Well done, lad. What a kick. What a kick that is, lad. That is huge. It's bigger than that, Chris. It's large. Right then, folks. The scoreline. Let's get it updated. 6-6, and that is half-time. Damn. Shame about Gardner dislocated his shoulder. I thought it was just his wrist. I didn't realise it was shoulder. Okay then, folks, let's put up a fresh poll. Who will win? 6-6 at half-time. Okay. Howdy, Ramson. Howdy, sir. It's been a while. I'm not doing too bad. I'm alright. Mexico game currently 1-0, still in the first half. Fair dues. Fair dues. A reminder, folks, I will be streaming England versus Croatia next Wednesday as well. It's not quite half-time yet. I would have probably backed Mexico to win that one. Minecraft Man, you had a question for half-time as well. And also get your votes in on the poll. My exact score is still on too. I said 18-14 to Warrington, so it's on. At ground, have fun all. Howdy, Kieran. It's been an interesting game. Interesting stuff. So, is this your question, Minecraft Man? So, does a rugby team have to name all the players in positions 1 to 13, or can they reinvent the game like football? I don't know if they have to list them 1 to 13, but I think they just do. I remember there being a time where Warrington at least did it by numbers and not by position. Because we had some big, like, higher numbers playing at, say, like, centre or in the halves. So I think teams have done that over the years, but I think we just typically stick with players in order by position, I think. I wish football actually did it by position, because they do it by... A lot of teams do it by numbers. I wish they did it by position. If they just have a formation thing, even if they just do the list of names but a formation, you can work it out, you know, who's playing where, rather than having to guess. That'd be great. Don't think it really makes a difference, as you sort of know who's going to play where. Yeah, that's true, but it's just, I don't know. It's just nice to see on the graphic. Out of all three promoted teams, who surprised you the most and who you think will finish the highest in the league position? Great question. I've thought about this one. All three new teams, between Bradford, Toulouse and York, I think one of them, with their strongest team available, if they're playing in form, has a genuine chance at top 6. Bradford Bulls. If they're fit and healthy, in form, for the rest of the season, or at least good performances for the rest of the season, Bradford could make playoffs. I think they're really fun, really exciting in attack, and can be a real tough team in defence when they've got the players available. I think Bradford finish higher anyway. I think York have dropped off. Toulouse are struggling with injuries at the minute. Both can be good, but I think Bradford especially... I don't think they'll make playoffs, but I think they could. If they did, it wouldn't surprise me that much. Lucky to be drawing. Fortunately, we're good enough in defence, Jay. That's the thing. I mean, like in football, they invented positions like sweeper, holding midfielder, or a number 10 instead of 4-4-2. Could a rugby team reinvent the game and invent new positions? Oh. Not really, because I think because we're all in a line, the positions are defined by... Okay, well, here's the thing. The positions are defined by the line itself. So wingers being on the wings, centres inside. So being the 2, 3, 4 and defender. So they're defined by the line itself. The only other position that I've heard of, or kind of reinvention of the game that I've heard of, is about 2 fullbacks being floated around. Like when both Walsh and Ponga were options for Queensland in State of Origin a couple of years ago, there was talk about, and Billy Slater was the new head coach, there was talk about him trying to work out like having 2 fullbacks because he's obviously a world-class fullback, or, you know, was one of the best in history. So having some kind of second fullback, I don't know. But I don't think there's room to create another position. If you've got anything in mind, let me know your thoughts. But I don't know what we'd be able to make. Do you think it'll be Huddersfield out for London? I've got a feeling London will just be added. Apparently Huddersfield are quite confident that they're staying in. But it looks like London's just going to be the 15th team. From the looks of it. I'm okay with that. The two things I'd want from that then, or at least the thing that we get from that and the thing that I want from that. Firstly, the thing we get from it is each team gets 2 bye rounds. So you play each other team twice in the league. You get 28 rounds. One of those might be Magic Weekend, where teams have to give away a home game. But I think that's very simple. You do Magic Weekend midway through the year, and then the other, that's Rivals Round. And then you do the other Magic Weekend, or the other Rivals Round later in the year, and just the winner of Magic Round hosts later on. Just do that. But each team gets 2 byes, if there's 15 teams. Play each team twice, 28 rounds. Don't add Magic Weekend as an extra round. Just make that Rivals Round midway through the season. The winner of that game, or each of those games, hosts again for Rivals Round later on in the year. That's what I'd do. And also go to 7 teams in playoffs. That's what I'd do. Guess flankers are like inside centres in the 15-man game. I don't even know like what the different roles are and what they contribute to be honest. What's happened to Brisbane this year? I don't even know. I mean, there's a lot of injuries, so that doesn't help, first of all. There's a lot of injuries for Brisbane. They had a fairly weak team. Need to sneeze, bear with me. Let's rate. 94% completion, I'll take that. 79 from Saints. They've made more meters. We've made 3 more tackles. They've missed more tackles, actually. They've had 5 errors to our 1. 9 play the balls inside our 20 to our 2. Okay. But I don't know with Brisbane. Just a lot of changes, really. A lot of big key players missing. So it doesn't help. Let's have a gander at this poll, actually. 16 votes. 69% have Warrington winning from this point on. Interesting. What do you think of Sam Essex going to Bradford? I wonder if there were more teams in for him. I think that's a great signing. I think for both player and club, that is an excellent signing. As a marriage between what the player needs and what the club needs, that's one of the best that could be made. Because he needs proper game time somewhere. And he can be a devastating prop. He's a big body, huge body, young player, needs some game time. Bradford need more size in the pack. And they could probably give him more game time. He'd, at the very least, always be on the bench. At the very least. But could easily start next year alongside Sutton. And that's a strong front row to start. Sutton, Esse and Ackers in the front row. That's a good start. But I think that's a perfect marriage for what the player and the club need. I think that's great. And he can really develop as a player, getting regular minutes. He can start to, at that point, maybe establish himself as an international prop as well. I think it's a great signing. Adam, g'day, Rob Paul from South Africa, 1-0 Mexico, should be more. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Can I see my fantasy team yet? Are they gonna let me look at it? Okay. For some reason, that one's not letting me view it. Okay. Let's have a gander then. View team. I put Weaver in for Irwin. So I need Weaver to have a world-class performance against Catalans. I've got Danny Walker, though, for this one. And I've got no Saints players. I've got Armstrong, Sivo, who I've captained. Armstrong, Sivo, Eckersley, Mapapalangi, Burgess, Lewis, Weaver, Esse, Walker, Vaughan, Nicotimo, McDonald, and Mellor. Bench is Taylor Ray, French, Martin, Irwin. I'm okay with that. I've still got 2 more changes left on the year. So it's R8. Why is it not on Warrington Radio? Thank you for streaming. I'm not sure, Vibe. I'm not sure. Maybe some kind of partnership needs to be had here. They can pay me to commentate. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Reckon it's going to be a super close second half, but Warrington will push through in the last 10-20. Maybe. I'm not sure if I'd rather we have to fight back in the final 10 or if we have to find the win in the final 10. I'm not sure which one I prefer, actually. Because I'm worried that if things are level or very close in the final 10, we might just go through the motions. And I feel like in games like this against Saints over the years, we've been under it in the final 10. But if we're losing, then it might give us a kick up the backside saying we actually have to go and do something to get the points. So I'm not sure which one I prefer, actually. Obviously, I prefer just getting 2 tries, 2 kicks, getting to 18 points, and then they can score 2 tries, 0 kicks with 2 minutes to go. And that gets my exact score. I'll take that. I think Warrington will go 14 up and Saints late push, get them 6. Just a win. We'll be fine. I'll just take a win. Wigan fan rooting for Wyatt? Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Just a reminder of streams for the weekend, folks. I will be streaming... Just a reminder. So tomorrow morning, I'm doing Dolphins versus Roosters. That starts at 10:45 a.m. And then tomorrow night is Wakey versus Wigan. Saturday is Hull versus Huddersfield. And then Catalans versus Cass. And then Sunday is Bradford versus Lee. So get on over. Mosey on down. I reckon I'll hit about 18k subs by next week once I do State of Origin. Hopefully some regulars stop by for the England-Croatia game next week. I'm not sure how well that stream's going to do. Oh, by the way, if anyone has any thoughts on this, please let me know. Because there are some days where I'm quite free, I've been tempted to do gaming live streams as well. So they won't replace these live streams. They'll just be like middle of the week. Could be late at night, just on days where there aren't any games or I'm not posting videos. So it could be a Tuesday night, or like Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday, maybe Thursday afternoon, something like that. Maybe in between an NRL game and a Super League game, doing gaming streams. So it could be like FIFA, Rematch, Siege. Probably not COD for this version, but I don't know if there's any people that would watch that in here, but I've been tempted to do it. The only thing that bothers me is that it's a Rugby League channel, so it's a bit weird to do it, but I don't want to start a brand new channel for it. But I've been tempted to do it. I don't know if people would watch it. Do retro gaming like Sonic? I don't think I could bring myself to do that, to be honest. Okay, a few minutes to go. Tour back underway, hopefully. Me and my mates have been playing a lot of Siege, actually. Do you play Rugby League 26? No. There is a video on my channel titled Playing Rugby League 26 Until I Don't Hate It. And that was last year. I have not played it since. I don't like the game. It's clunky, it's sluggish. It's a garbage game. It's utter garbage. Every few months people tell me that, oh, it's updated and it's much better. It's not. It's really not. I just don't like the game. If it was actually half decent to play, I might consider playing it. And I have streamed before, but that was a while ago. Need to make a decent Rugby League game. I think they just need to give it to an established... what's the word? There's a game maker, manufacturer. I can't think of the word. Game developer, that's the word. Like EA. EA would do a fine job with it. Like it'd be fine. It'd be much better. Maybe still a little bit too sluggish, but I think it'd be much better. Oh, Lomac's been taken to the hospital to have x-rays on his jaw. Damn. Okay, we'll get back underway very soon. The money isn't in Super League enough to progress the game. I remember being talks about the NRL talking to EA Sports about trying to develop a game. I hope they do. We need a better game. But yeah, I would stream anything but Rugby League 26. Or mostly Siege, maybe Rematch. Rocket League, FIFA. They'd be my games at the minute. I might just do one stream, see how it goes, see if people stop by. We'll go from there. Right then, folks, we're about to get underway. I'll end this poll. 56% of Warrington winning from this point on. And we're back underway for the second half. Saints kick-off collected by Hayes, and it's going to be Crowther with the first carry. 15 metres out from his own try line. Last time we played a rugby game, Sam Tompkins was on the cover. Jesus, so we're talking like 2013, 14 then, something like that. Just shy of the 20. Ashton with the latest carry, plays for Walker. It's now with Sipley. I want to see Sipley being a little bit more productive with his carries and doing more minutes. Walker, left to Curry. Good meters over the 40. Lands on his front. Plays for Walker. Still 2 tackles to go. Scoots from dummy half. Right to Harrison. And gets a great offload back to Walker. Good meters on this set from Warrington. Really good. Flat ball across to Crowther. Up towards Saints 40. This is a good opening set. Really, really good opening set. Left to Hayes. 35 out from Saints try line. Chips towards the back left. Coming down on the 10 near the touchline. He could have put a foot out there. Great tackle. Well done, James Bentley. Stops him a metre in front of the try line. Wellesby hands it off to Whitley. 5 out from the try line. Got to be disciplined here. 1 minute gone. Wellesby. Now with Percival. Strong run again. Just over the 10 though. 3 tackles left for Saints. Wellesby. Left to Walmsley. Stopped on the 20 and carries over it. It was a good carry there. Clark scoots from dummy half. Great marker tackle there from Crowther. Gets an offload. And it's actually tackle made. Minute and a half gone. Last tackle for Saints on the 30. Out the back to Whitby. Under pressure from Crowther. This will land just in front of the 30. Taken cleanly by Thulis. Hands it off to Ashton. And just straighten up, mate. Just straighten up. Plays over Hayes. Now with Bentley. Takes the next carry. A few metres shy of halfway. This is good territory at the minute for Warrington. Walker right to Irwin. Then to Hopewarte. Takes a carry just shy of the halfway line. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Walker a dummy half. Back towards Mail to Curry. Left to Hayes. Drops it off to Tanginoa. Eats up some good metres over Saints 40. Just over it. I thought that was nearly a loose carry then, but not quite. 2 tackles to go. Right to Irwin. Flat ball across to Harrison. Stop just shy of the red zone. Last tackle coming up. Walker. Short side right. No. Back towards Mail to Hayes. Chips down the short side right. We have a contest. Hopewarte goes up. So does Wellesby. He takes it cleanly. And he stopped a metre in front of the try line. I think he was holding his head then. So long way for Saints to go. Warrington need to be disciplined here. 6 out from their own line. Long way for them to go. Second tackle. Sirenen with the next carry. Just over the 10. 15 out from his own line. Warrington come out better. Well, I don't know why I said better like that. Better. Betty butter, bitter butter, but the butter Betty butt was bitter. There we go. Nailed it. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Saints just shy of the 20. Clark down the short side right to Sailor. Trying to get around 1. Wrapped up just shy of the 30. Last tackle coming up. Good set. Good set. Out the back to Wellesby. Kicks from 25 out from his own line. A lot of height on this one. This will bounce 35 out. Collected by Hopewarte behind the 30. Returns it back towards the 40. Good place to start the set. 3.5 minutes gone. Smith with the next carry. Straightens up through centre field just shy of halfway. Second tackle. Walker, a dummy half in centre field, left to Hayes. Drops it off to Ashton. Ooh, that looked high. Is it giving us high? It is. I didn't hear a whistle, but yes, it's a high shot. Tomorrow Leeds will overpower Toulouse. I agree. Can't see them getting 16 points against Leeds. I think it's still possible. It's just towards the back end of the game is when they step off the gas. I think that's where Toulouse find more points. Sevo will run all over them. It's going to get a hat-trick or even 4 tries. Well, we'll see, George. We will see. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Warrington doing really well for territory. Really well for territory. Howdy, Simon. Gives a tenner. In centre field with Irwin. Goes at the line. Offloads to Sipley. Can't quite keep a hold of it. Nice idea. Nice idea. I don't think Sipley was expecting it, though. 4.5 minutes gone in the second half. Not a bad place to turn the ball over, though. Just shy of the 20. Glad to see Irwin running at the line. I want to see that from him a little bit more. Going at the line. I don't know when Williams is supposed to be back, but I do want to see Irwin and Williams be in our partnership for the rest of the year once he's available. And again, I'm not sure when that is. If he's at least back with a month or 2 before the end of the season, going into playoffs, that'll be huge. Chance to build a bit of cohesion. I think we need Taylor Ray and Walmsley lost the ball. Love that. We need Taylor Ray and Williams if we want to actually compete for the grand final. But a turnover, silly turnover from Walmsley on the 20. Chance for Warrington here, 5.5 minutes gone in the second half. Great chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. Okay. So this will be a scrum for Warrington. Irwin will feed the ball in a second. 25 metres out in centre field. Feeds it in, out the back to Walker, and he goes left to Hayes. Then across to Thulis. Straightens up with a carry. Takes it back over the 20. Just over 6 minutes gone. Walker goes right to Tanganoa. Straightens up towards the 10. Come on, Wire. Come on. Walker in centre field now with Curry. Out the back to Irwin. Flat ball across to Harrison. 5 metres out. Make that about 3 or 4. Just right at the sticks. 3 tackles to go. I don't mind us not forcing anything here. Flat ball across to Curry. If we just want to, take the carry into the corner on the last tackle, I'm fine with that. Walker, between the sticks, goes left to Hayes. Then across to Thulis. Caught in a dead end. Steps back towards the inside. Takes it back over the 10. 8 metres out. Left of the post. 2 tackles to go. That was last tackle, sorry. Short side left from Walker. Dinks it through. Played at, I think it might be a 6 again. It is a 6 again for Warrington. Right near the left touch line. About 7 or 8 metres out. Tanganoa plays for Walker. Back towards the middle to Hayes. Then to Sipley. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Looking for an offload. Nearly gets one. Stopped on the 10. He's trying to play it. Eventually plays it for Walker. Right to Corey in centre field. Drops it off to Crowther. About 5 or 6 out between the posts. Come on. Walker. Left to Sipley. Straightens up. He's going to be just over the try line. Or held up. No. He gets to play this right in front of the left post. Walker. Steps back. Looking to go right. Drops it off to Curry. Looks left. Just straightens up with the carry. That's fine. Oh my God. That is close. Oh, that is close. I think he was just short. I think he was short. But that is unbelievably close. I don't think it's a try. But at least worth a gander. Let's have a gander. I think the Wire fans in the ground are going to be cheering at this, but... Oh! That might have got there. I think that's touching the line. Oh, it is! That ball is touching the line right there. Separate, right, you say knock on. Great. Love that. So... Fans in the ground think it's a try, but it's actually a knock-on. Okay. Yeah, his hand did come off the ball. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it just came out. So this will be a scrum for Saints on their own 10. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Right then, back underway. Saints in possession. Clemmer down the left-hand side over the 30. So Warrington's done really well for territory in this second half. Let's see if Saints can start answering back. But it's right to Whitby. Ball over the top. Bounces once. Sits nicely for Dagnall. Steps back inside. Offloads it to Saylor. On the 40. Cutting back towards the middle. Takes it just over the 40 down the right of centre field. 2 tackles to go. It's with Clark. Out the back to Wellesby. puts boot to ball, looking for the back left corner. This is a decent kick here. We need it to go dead, but I don't know if it will. It might do. It does go dead, thank God for that. Right then, this will be a 20-metre tap, 7-tackle set for Warrington. Ashton with the first carry makes about 4 or 5 metres. Nearly done with the first 10 minutes of the second half. Bentley with the carry down the left-hand side up towards the 30. 9.5 gone. Bentley eventually plays it for Hayes. Now with Tanginoa. Pumping his legs, good metres up towards the 40. Walker. Right to Sipley. Carries it a few metres shy of halfway. 3 tackles to go. Walker, right to Curry. Out the back to Irwin. Then out the back to Thulis. Steps past one. Shrugs off another. And just shy of Saints 40. 2 tackles to go. Folks, that is 10 minutes gone in the second half. Half an hour to go. Walker goes left to Crowther. Straightens up. Just over 30 metres out in centre field. Right to Irwin on the last tackle. Chips towards the back right corner. Cross underneath it. Takes it cleanly behind the 10. Cuts back towards the middle. Can we get a hold of him? And takes it just over the 10 through centre field. About 12 or 13 out from his own try line. Wellesby waits at dummy half. Then goes left to Percival. Up towards the 20. Right to Dagnall. Cutting down the right edge of the park. 25 out from his own try line. 3 tackles to go for Saints. Saylor back towards the middle. It's with Whitley. Straightens up. A few post-contact meters there. Just shy of his own 40. 2 tackles to go for Saints. Right to Saylor. Kicks on the just behind the 40. And it's out on the full. I'll take that. I'll take that. 51 minutes gone. Was it out on the full? Yes, it was. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, come on lads, we've got to convert now. We've got to convert. Let's have it. Come on. So this will be Warrington's ball on St Helens 40 with a fresh set of 6, 51.5 minutes gone. Walker shifting it right to Hayes, then it's with Sipley. I'm glad Sipley's putting in more minutes here, or getting more minutes. And he's done well for carries and offloads. So I think he's been huge, actually. I think he's helped to change the game. Walker in centre field now with Sipley again. Straightens up, lands on his front, look for a quick play of the ball. So now with Walker, left to Curry. Out the back to Hayes. Drops it off to Tanginoa. Over the 20. 15 out from Saints try line. Just left to centre field. 52 minutes gone. 3 tackles left as well. Walker in centre field with Curry. Flat ball across to Sipley. 3rd carry of the set so far. Hits a defensive wall immediately though. Plays it just outside the 10. Walker looking to go right. Dinks the ball through. There's a lot on that. Smith can't quite shut the ball back inside. I don't think we needed to do that there, Danny. It's a nice idea. I like the intent. Try and have a go. I just don't think we needed to do that. But Saints with a 7-tackle set. Whitby, good metres up towards the 30. 52.5 minutes gone. Dagnall at dummy half. Trying to scoot. Crowther making the tackle from marker. Up towards the 40. Clark left to Delaney. Straightens up through the middle, just shy of halfway. Clark in centre field at dummy half. Left to Sharks. Out the back to Whitby. Lomax. What am I on about? I saw the black cap and caught me off guard. But yeah, it's Whitby. Whitby then going right to Saylor. Launched the ball over the top. Bit of room here for Dagnall. But it's Ashton that gets across. Nailed it eventually. Got it first time, actually. Whitley back towards the middle to Saylor. 35 out. Needs an offload, possibly. Couple steps. Stopped on the 30. Warrington wrap the ball up. Plays for Clark in centre field. He goes left to Whitby on the last tackle. Chips in centre field. Thulis underneath it. This lands on the 20. Bounces backwards towards Warrington. Taken cleanly by Smith. Shrugs off a few. Go on, Josh. Go on, Josh. Is there anyone there? Smith is gone. Cross is chasing. Josh Smith, you beauty. Joshua Smithington. What a bloke. What an absolute bloke. Hey, try for Warrington, baby. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Josh Smith. So we let the ball bounce, of course we do. But off the bounce, Smith collects it, breaks off, breaks through the line, shrugs off one or two defenders, breaks through, no one there to get to him. Even on the try that he assisted before, like, he was quick off the mark. Like, he was very quick off the mark. Let's have a look at this one. So Whitby, Clark can't get a hold of him. Screen goes black for me, that's great. Breaks through, Sharks can't chase him. Whitley's trying to get there, Cross is trying to get there. There's no attempt from Saylor or Wellesby, who I think could catch him, but I don't know why they weren't chasing initially. I don't know if they just gave up on it straight away or if they were just miles away. I think if those two had a proper chase, they maybe could have caught him, but I don't know. But then it's going to be 12-6 Warrington. It's 10-6 currently, but it's right in front of the sticks. Fantastic. Things you love to Bo Peep, mate. 55 minutes gone, 25 to go. Well done, Josh, lad. Well done. Thing is, hopefully if Taylor Ray's back next week, Smith will be playing at centre. I think he'll be over on the left-hand side with Ashton. King's out for another 4 or 5 weeks. And there's a chance that if Smith actually plays well, given that King's gone to the Broncos next year, that we might just keep Smith in the centres because we want to prepare for next year. But King is still a decent player on his day to leave out. Well, there we go. 12-6 for Saints. Warrington. Well done, me. Get in. How's the soccer ball going? 1-0. Oh, there's a... Oh, yeah, red. You did mention. For shithole. 55.5 minutes gone. Waiting to get back underway. Not sure Wagwan here. All right, then back underway. Collected by Hopwarte. Hands it off to Byrne. 55.5 minutes gone. Warrington with a 6-point lead. 80% completion as well. That is solid. Very, very solid. Walker at dummy half, just over the 20. Goes down the left-hand side with Crowther up towards the 30. Walker down the short side left again. Scoots from dummy half over the 40. Does he need to surrender or is he good to keep going? Dragged to ground by Delaney. 56 minutes gone. Nearly done with 3/4 of this game. Thulis takes it over halfway. Last tackle coming up. Good meters again. Good meters. Walker fakes right and goes left to Hayes. Aims for the back left corner. This lands behind the 10 or on the try line. It goes dead in goal. Well, at least it was coming down near the try line. That's a start. 56.5 minutes gone. Saints will tap on the 20. And they'll carry it just shy of the 30. Wellesby right to Whitley. Over the 30. Spins. Good carry there from Whitley. Just shy of the 40. The wind. True. But the meters per set, though, much better for Warrington this half. Saints have not been able to compete as well as they were in the first 20-25 minutes. 57 minutes gone, 23 to go in this game. Percival with a carry up towards the halfway line. Clark down the left edge, goes back towards the middle to Sharks. Right to Saylor, goes at the line, bit of room to run there, slips through the line. Doesn't really have support, but one to beat. Launches it across to Dagnall, just takes it in cleanly, but is stopped near the touchline. Jesus, thank God someone was there. Back towards the middle to Wellesby, launched it across to Sharks in centre field. 2 tackles to go. It's with Whitby, steps back towards the right-hand side, offloads it to Sharks. Hayes gets a hand on him. 15 out from the try line in centre field. Last tackle for Saints. Clark at dummy half. Right to Saylor. Come on, lads. Keep him out. Shifting it right. Wellesby needs an offload. Gets one to Saylor. Scans the line. Kicks through. Looks like Thulis is there. Drops it backwards. And I think that was just grounded in goal by Irwin. Jesus, what a mess. Jesus Christ. Goddamn. 58 minutes gone, 22 to go. So it's dropped backwards from Thulis and then knocked on in goal from Irwin, just grounded in time. Have you or anyone seen a game where Salem and Wellesby drag a team to victory or both play out of their skin? I think individually I've probably seen them, but together I don't know if I have. Do you know what? It might just be worth just playing them both in the halves. Rather than one at fullback, just put them both in the halves. Just see how that goes. Robertson at fullback. Maybe try that. I don't know if they've tried that combination yet. So this is going to be a scrum for Warrington. Near the right touchline on the 10. Just waiting to get underway. Sipley went to the ball and then just left it. That's Tanganoa. Or is it a Saints scrum? Oh, I thought it was... Oh yeah, we knocked on. Silly me. Excuse me for breathing. 10 metres out, Saints in possession. Now 15 out with Wellesby. Drops it off to Clemmer. Takes it back towards the 10. 59 minutes gone. Nearly into the final quarter of the game. Just over the 10. 8 metres out between the sticks. Clark goes left to Whitby. Inside... good pressure there from Smith. Jamming out the line. Strong carry there from Sirenen. It's going to play this 2 out. 2 metres out left of the... Oh, that's right, actually. Shifting it right to Shorrocks. Look for an offload. Gets one on the 10 now with Whitby. Wrapped up by Walker. Good tackle. 30 seconds till we're in the final quarter. Clark at dummy half between the sticks. Goes left to Clement. Straightens up. Look for an offload. Gets one back to Clark. Goes at the line. Goes left. Hands it off to Davies. Knocked backwards by Ashton. Collected just in front of the try line. It's Warrington's ball. And the fans are upset. Why? It's clearly knocked backwards. I don't know why they're upset. Bentley with a carry. 5 out from the try line. Long way for Warrington to go here. Got to be clean. There's a carry from Ashton. God, if he gets a break. That'd be so good. Folks, final quarter of the game. Way. So, 20 minutes to go. Warrington in possession just shy of the 30. 2 tackles left. Thulis, look for space behind the... Oh, that looked high. That looked high. Oh, dear. Thulis is down. And it's a penalty for Warrington. Has there been a 6 again? Good question. I don't think so, you know. Maybe, if there's been any, it's maybe 1. There's been a couple of repeat sets just through, like, opponents touching the ball, so it's like a, 6 again for that reason. But, like, as far as actual 6 agains for ruck infringement or offsides, I'm struggling to think of any. So Thulis is getting a bit of treatment here. Hopefully he's okay to continue. I'm not sure what we'll do. So if Thulis goes off, I think what we'll do is we'll put... I've got a feeling we'll put Hopewarte to fullback, but I think just put Ashton to fullback. And then Smith on one wing, Hopewarte on the other, and then the centres can be Crowther and Bentley. Well, 60 minutes, 34 seconds gone. Clock is currently stopped. Waiting for Thulis to get this treatment here. How's the football going? Still 1-0 for Mexico. 14 shots, 4 on target, 57% possession. Mexico to win it all, as it stands, best team in the tournament. Leeds are awful in France. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I just missed that contact then. Yeah, that's round the chin, that. Just turn the game back on. What happened to the wide bloke? Just high shot from Clemmer into Thulis. Looks like we'll get back underway in a second. We will. Thulis is good to continue, it seems. I've got a feeling he might still have to go for HIA. I don't know, but we'll see. But penalty for Warrington. Irwin kicks the touch and we'll start a fresh set 40 metres out from the try line. Bentley will tap, hands it off to Tanganoa. And strong carry up towards a 30. Well done, Kalepi, lad. Plays with a Walker down the left-hand side. Back towards Mill to Hayes. Out the back to Thomas. Straightens up with a carry. Just over 25 out in centre field. I'd love another here. Walker, right to Irwin. Left to Byrne. Straightens up. Over the 20. Back inside the red zone. Just over 15 out in centre field. Come on. Walker, left to Curry. Straightens up with a carry. Good meters. 5 out between the sticks. Well done, Benjamin, lad. Walker between the posts. 2 tackles to go. Left to Thomas, knocks on. Recovered by Davies. I don't know what happened there. Camera changed at the wrong time, so I just kind of missed it. Oh, yeah, awkward pass there from Walker. It was clever from Marker. Got a hand in the way there. So I went forward to Thomas. He couldn't take it in. So yeah, knock on from Warrington. But that's an okay place to turn the ball over. We've still got pretty high completion so far today. I think we're in the high 80s. So I'm happy with that. This will be a scrum for Saints on their own 10. $62 minutes gone. It's now with... Can't tell who that is, actually. Percival. So 18 minutes to go. It's with Wright down the left-hand side of the park. 25 out from his own try line. Second tackle, Clark at dummy half. Goes right to Wellesby, then to Shorrocks. Trying to step past one, but then offloads the ball. Whitby chucks it over the top for Dagnall. Ashton to beat. It's near the touchline, but Bentley and Hayes are there to help out in defence. 62.5 minutes gone. Dagnall is holding almost his backside. He's limping. Dagnall's not in a good way here. Sailor straightens up, nearly breaks through the line. That's a good tackle there. Thank God for that. We're up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go for Saints. Clark. Left to Shorrocks. Across to Whitby. Then to Wellesby. Good meters up towards halfway. Good tackle there from Ewan Irwin. He's really good in defence, actually. I think George Williams is one of the best defensive players in the game. And Irwin's taken his place. But defensively, I think he's been very, very solid in defence. 63 minutes gone. 17 minutes to go. It's not a bad place kick there from Whitby. Goes out behind the 10. It's a long way for Warrington to go. Dead leg, I guess so. This will be Warrington's ball on their own 10. So Saints need to be disciplined here in defence. Warrington just need to be clean in possession. Ashton with the first carry. Sailor shooting out the line there, but Ashton's still going. More meters. Just shy of the 20. Well done, Matty, lad. 63.5 minutes gone. Plays it for Walker. Now with Bentley down the left edge. Over the 20. Near the left touch line. Second tackle. Croft is solid in defence. I don't really recall too much about his defensive work, to be honest. I just don't really pay attention to it. But I'll take your word for it. Mexico 2-0. Fair dues. Walker. With a carry. Few metres shy of the 40. 2 tackles to go as well. 64 minutes gone. Is left to Hayes. Kicks on the 4th. Look for the back left corner. That's a much better kick. Is he going to go dead? I don't quite get the bounce. It's a better kick, but it's a 20-metre tap, 7 tackle set. Clemmer is going off. Not sure who's coming on. There's a tap on the 20, and it's going to be crossed with the first carry, a few metres shy of the 30. 64.5 minutes gone. Whitby hands it off to Saluka Fafita. He might see out the rest of the game here at prop up towards a 40. I think in the first half he was impressive. I think they've missed him, actually, since he went off. Clark, left to Shorrocks, then to Walmsley, over the 40. Through centre field with Shorrocks, right to Whitby, up towards a halfway line. Used to watch him week in, week out, and teams used to target him, and he manned up. Fair dues. Good sign. Sailor, through the middle now with Saluka Fafita, straightens up, pumping his legs up towards the 40. That's a great carry. 15 minutes to go. What do you think of Leeds' new M&D shirt this year? Like a playing shirt? I'd have to look at it. Because I know they've got like 6 different shirts. Some of them are just utter garbage as well. Left to Whitby. Launches it over the top to right. Gets the ball across to Cross. Down the left touch line. Smith trying to make the tackle. Nearly gets him in touch. Good effort there. Good recovery. Last tackle of the Saints near the left touch line. Back towards the middle. It's with Whitby. Kicks towards the right of the sticks. I always hate these kicks. They're awkward. Batted backwards. Collected by Whitley, and it's a lost ball. Hayes has the ball. Jesus Christ. We're kind of getting into drop goal territory soon. A scoot there from Thulis up towards a 10. I'd love a penalty here. I'd love a penalty. Plays for Hayes, now with Bentley. Ooh, Shorrocks shoots out the line. Jesus Christ. What a shot on Bentley. Holy shit. He's struggling to get up here. 66 minutes gone. Oh my God. Oof. Contact looked okay. yeah, contact's fine. There's no shoulder to the head there. That is a great shot from Jorrocks. Jesus. Jesus, that's a hell of a shot, that. Hell of a shot. So, there's a bit of pain in Bentley's neck and head at the minute, which is fair, given the shot. Like, he didn't make contact to the head, but his head's going to be in a bit of pain. Staunton got a red for that last week. Did he make contact with the head, though? I don't recall how it looked exactly. Did he make contact with the head in that kind of shot? Because I don't think Jorrocks hit him high. Bear with me, folks. Game still stopped in a minute. It's going on a report. Right then, back underway. So Warrington with a long way to go here. Saints are really on it in defence now. There's a kick behind the 20 from Danny Walker. Reaches the 25. And that's a decent chase as well, so I don't actually mind that. Could have gone for a 20-40 attempt, actually. We're at the Halliwell Jones next week. It'll be your first time. Am I at the Halliwell Jones next week? That's a good question. Oh, yes. Next Thursday I will be. Okay, then. 66 minutes and 45 gone. Saluk Fafita with the next carry up towards Warrington's 40. 3 tackles to go for Saints. Howdy, Liam. Howdy. Clark goes right to Sharks in centre field. Then across to Walmsley up towards the 30. 67 minutes gone. 13 to go. 25 metres out. 2 tackles left in this set for Saints. It is right to Sailor. Quick hands across to Wellesby. Possibly wrapped up. Nearly shrugs off Bentley. Stopped just shy of the 10. Last tackle for Saints. In centre field with Jorrocks. Ball across to Whitby. Under pressure gets the ball away to right. And he's wrapped up on the 10. Well done, Wire. Well done. Good stuff. Hey. 67.5 minutes gone so far. 12.5 to go. Waiting to get back underway. Smith plays it for Irwin. It's now with Hopwarte. He takes the carry. 15 out from the try line. Bit of help there from Powell. 92% completion. That is solid. We've actually made more meters. Less play the balls inside the 20. They've had a lot more post-contact meters. They've had 7 errors to our 3. 68 minutes gone. 12 to go. Powell. In centre field, the dummy half goes left to Curry. Takes it over the 40. 2 tackles to go. Powell in centre field goes right to Thulis. Skipping right slightly. Takes it over halfway. 45 metres out from the try line. Good post-contact meters. Not been 1-6 again yet. I thought as much. It's right to Irwin. Under pressure there, but gets the kick away. Awkward tackle on Irwin. Coming down on the 10. Oh, knock on from Wellesby. Pounce on it, boys. Pounce on it. Are we calling it a knock on? I think we are. 11.5 to go. It is a knock on. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on. Way. So fresh set of 6 for Warrington coming up. 10 metres out. Come on, Wire. Come on. Drop goal time? Maybe. I'm still okay I'm okay with, on this set, not even trying to force a try, just taking 5 carries. I'm okay with doing nothing on this set, but just taking a bunch of carries, turn the ball over inside the 10, discipline in defence, and then off the back of it, go for 1. Powell goes left to Hayes off the scrum, hands it off to Thulis, and he's about 6 metres out left of the post, trying to get a quick play of the ball for Powell. And first 6 again of the game, let's go. Burn with the next carry. Or if we actually just did like 4 carries and then the drop goal, I'm okay with that as well. Powell drops it off to Curry. Gets an offload. Collected by Powell. Right to Irwin. Steps back inside. Go on, Ewan. Go on, Ewan. Good lad. Come on. Good lad. Love it when he's running at the line. Obviously, he had a great chance to do it then, but I love that. Come on. Hey! Right in front of the sticks as well. You'll love to see it. You'll love to Bo Peep it, mate. That should be 18-6. Solid stuff. Really, really solid stuff. Good to see Irwin running at the line today. Very nice. And of course, I took him out of the team as well. Because I wasn't sure whether he wasn't going to play again this week or not. But I put Weaver in. So let's hope Weaver actually has a good game against Catalans. We've got just less than 10 to go. So my exact score's still on. I just need 8 points from Saints. Which are possible. Trying a penalty. Or 2 tries and no kicks. We'll see. But one thing I've been really impressed with in this game is offloads. Let me look at stats real quick. Because I think we're one of the worst in the league for offloads. So that's one thing I was worried about. But I think that's helped us massively today. Not player stats. Sorry, I want club stats. Offloads. Leeds are the best. Wakey second. Wigan third. Warrington are the second worst team in the league for offloads. Cass 72. Warrington's 94. Hull KR 97. So we are second worst in the league for offloads. We're pretty good for penalties. The kick is good. Errors, we're also the best, I believe. Yes, we're the best for errors. Saints are one of the worst for errors. So, this is solid. Very, very solid. We don't normally get that many offloads, but I think that's been a huge difference. Our forwards in the second half have been great. But I'll save it for the match review. When youngsters back themselves. He's just got that confidence, man. He's got that confidence. Man of the match, he's tackled like a demon, covered for Hayes, who's not really offered much. I'd agree. I think Hayes' kicking game has been lacklustre. Irwin's kicking game at times has not been great, but has certainly been better. His run game's been solid enough. Short kickoff from Saints. They will collect it from the short kickoff. Wellesby down the right-hand side. 35 metres out from Warrington's try line, near the right touchline as well. But yeah, I think Irwin's been solid with the run game. Kicking's been good enough. Created some good opportunities. I think Curry's worked hard. Sipley's had much better impact this week. Who else? Thulis obviously getting stuck in. Harrison has aired the middle up. So underrated. He's got through a lot of work today, actually, Harrison. And some good defensive stops, too. Shifting it right. It's now with Wellesby. Ball over the top to Dagnall. Collected next to the touchline. Cuts back towards the middle. Shifting it left. Whitby. Quick hands to Percival. 72.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles left for Saints. Clark from dummy half. Scoots. Over the 20 up towards the 10. Look for an offload. Can't quite get one. Can't quite get one. In centre field. Sharks to dummy half. Last tackle. Shifting it right to Whitby. Steps back inside. Backs himself like Ewan Irwin. And he's stopped just shy of the try line. Good defence. Hey, Luke Thomas as well. Since he's up on screen there. He's put in a lot of work today. Good defensive stops. Big defensive stop there. A lot of strong carries too. But Saints have won every game at home. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. So have Warrington. 73 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Thulis. Almost hit high there. Plays it for Powell, just short of the 20. It's now with Thomas through centre field. Right with a strong hit. 73.5 minutes gone. In centre field with Crowther. Bumps off one. Percival trying to go for the strong shot. And a penalty for offside. Whee. I mean, I think it's going to be difficult to get the exact score. So for Saints to get 8 points from this point on is difficult. So I've accepted I'm not going to get an exact score. So if we can just win by a few more points, that'd be great. Anything to help close that gap to Leeds would be good. As of right now, we're first place. Get in. All right, then. Wait to get back underway. Warrington's next 5 are Leeds at home, Catalans at home, Lee at Magic, Wigan away, Hull KR at home. Oh my God. Leeds, Catalans, Lee, Wigan, KR. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, no. And obviously Saints to start this run. That's such a tough run of games. That's such a tough run. Oh, my God. 74 minutes gone, 6 to go. Powell at dummy half goes left to Harrison. Straightens up towards a 30 inside Saints territory. Let's get another one, lads. Come on. Let's get Walker on one. Help my fantasy team out. That'd be great. Crowther. Oh, no. Powell's on at the minute. Walker's not even on the field. Slightly left to centre field up towards the 20. Short side left to Hayes. Tanganoa. Did he lose it? He did. Boo. 5.5 to go in this game. Bentley's currently down at the minute. Bit of cramp, maybe? Perhaps. A drop goal could be good. Could be. I don't think we... With the limited time left, they have to score 2 tries and 2 kicks. We might not need to go for it. Because we don't want to give away territory either. But they will chuck the ball around. They can find breaks. Ball over the top from Sailor. Bit of room here for cross. Up towards a 30 near the left touchline. So many good halfbacks coming through. Indeed. Like Irwin and Fireman is the halfback partnership for the next World Cup, maybe. Maybe. Walmsley with a carry. A few metres shy of halfway. Just less than 5 minutes to go as well. Left to Whitby. Out the back. Great cutout ball, actually. Quick hands across to Dion Cross. I keep saying cross every time I say... Or across every time I say to cross. Every time. 4.5 minutes to go. Percival at dummy half. 2 tackles left for Saints on Warrington's 40. Back towards the middle to Clark. Straightens up with a carry. 35 out in centre field. Last tackle for Saints. Walmsley, of all people, at dummy half. Left to Wellesby. Goes at the line. Drills the ball through. Thulis is there. Takes it cleanly. And Cross gets a hold of him. 15 out from his own line. Plays it for Irwin. Is now with Hopawate. Oh, space to run. They jammed into the wrong player. Hopawate getting a quick play of the ball as well. Powell now with Ashton. Cutting towards the left. Shrugs off Sailor. Ashton still going. Eating up some more meters. 4 minutes to go in this game. Sipley. Salute for Fafita. Rushing out line. Another offload from Sipley. He's actually been quality today. Absolute quality. 3.5 to go. Powell goes right to Curry in centre field. Flat ball across to Crowther. Nearly breaks through. Lands on his front. Last tackle for Warrington. Just need to find the corner here. Right to Irwin. Bit of inside pressure from Whitby. Hands it off to Harrison. Needs an offload. Okay, well, we turn it over on the 30. That's okay. We're running down the clock at the very least. Sipley's so underrated in my opinion. When he's on a good day, he's amazing. Yeah, when Sipley's at his best, he's insane. Like when I saw him for Manly last year and the year before, like coming off the bench, he's an absolute monster. But there's been some games he's been a little bit lethargic, a bit lackluster. But today, some of the carries through the middle have been great. Post-contact meters, quick play of the balls, and the offloads from Sipley have been exceptional. Drop ball from Ashton. Bit of a mess here. Oh my God, it's all over the place. I think this will be a penalty for Saints, though. I think we took a man out off the ball. So Ashton loses it backwards. Dagnall kicks the ball through. Thulis. There's a little bit of a tug on Dagnall, but I don't think it's that bad. I've seen worse. But maybe it'll be 10 in the bin. Or 2 minutes and 46. I think it's a bit of a dramatic reaction, but we'll see. It's going to be...
It's going to be yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless git, Campbell. You dickhead.
Okay. So, Warrington down a man for the final. Just less than 3 minutes. Keep it calm, lads. Keep it calm. There was a dive. I think there was a bit of play acting there. I don't think it was that bad from Thulis. Okay, we'll get back underway in a second. 2 minutes 46 to go. Kick into touch and Saints will start a brand new set. 15 out from Warrington's try line. So now with Shorrocks. Switches back to Saluk Fafita. Pumping his legs just shy of the 10. Clark, 2.5 to go, right of centre field, goes left to Sharks, hands it off to Walmsley. He takes it up towards the 10, gets an offload for Clark. Does he have to go back and play it? Yes, he does. Plays for Clark between the sticks. Jesus Christ. Well, it's running the clock down here anyway. It is left to Whitby. Goes at the line himself. Strong shot there from Harrison. Strong shot. 2 minutes 10 to go. 3 tackles left for Saints. Flat ball across to Walmsley. 2 to go, just left of the post. And a knock on from Walmsley. Come on. Have it. Way. Come on, lads. Need another sound like JR from WWE when a big hit goes in. I was thinking about some other things I need to add to the soundboard. I'll look into it. I think that is the win confirmed at this point. 1 minute 40 to go. 12-point lead. I'm trying to think, is that 8 or 9 in a row? I can't remember. I want to say it's 9, but I'm not entirely sure. Scoring for Warrington, left to Ashton. Let's have a gander. Matches. Wins 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. This will be 9 in a row. Why are you all 40 seconds in front of me? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, lad. 1 minute 10 to go. Powell hands it off to Curry. Carries it up towards the 30 or just shy. 1 minute left. Out the back to Irwin. Puts boot to ball. Scuffs that kick a little bit. Out on the full. Not great. Not great. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ding ding sound for 6 again? Maybe. Maybe, actually. I was thinking of doing like the sound we play at the Halliwell Jones when they miss an important kick. Well, the opposition anyway. Possibly. Sailor launched the ball across the diagonal. Ashton gets across to recover. And he's going to take it up towards the 10. 25 seconds to go. Saints in possession. I want an Ashton interception here. Sailor belts the ball across the field. And it's out on the full. 15 seconds to go. Nice idea. Can't fault him for trying. Saints have the top 6 as a possibility. I think it is. I think you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be full time. St. Helens 6, Warrington Wolves 18. Okay then, match review. Saints 6, Warrington 18. Firstly, the first quarter of the game. My God, did we struggle for territory. We struggled big time for territory. They battered us. Great carry through the middle. Saluk Fafita was solid when he came on. Clement, Walmsley, multiple carries per set. They did really well for post-contact meters and some offloads as well. They were really, really good through the middle. And the kicking off the end of it was decent, landing the ball at least behind the 20, but mostly towards the 10 for the most part. For us, we stuck in the grind. We stayed in the cycle. We completed a high rate, which was good. But we couldn't make the same kind of meters per set. Just looking at the top of the ladder, that looks good for now. But Leeds will probably go top tomorrow. Anyway, meters per set were not good enough from us in the first quarter, 25, 30 minutes. But we stayed in the grind, completed at a high rate. The kicks were poor from Irwin and Hayes in the first half. Really, really poor. They need to start landing these kicks on the 10. They need to land the ball on the 10, not let it land 25 out on the try line. Or on the 20. It's not good enough. You're just gifting them an extra 10, 15, 20 metres already. So get the ball on the 10. But yeah, the first 20, 25, 30 minutes, we struggle for territory. But then, Sipley comes on, and I don't know what happens, but his post-contact meters per carry, the offloads from Sipley at the end of the first half were great. We really got back into it. We did much better for territory. Saints in attacking positions, though, before I get onto Warrington a bit more. Saints in attacking positions... They moved the ball around with a bit of pace. They had a go, but they were still a little bit too flat and clunky at times. They didn't have that much shape or depth. And Warrington, even though we have played fairly poor over the past few weeks, we've still been very solid in defence. So in the first half, didn't give them too much. Slightly sloppy on their first try. Good stuff from Sailor. But then in the second half, from the jump, we beat them for territory. from the get-go, Sipley was an absolute beast. Again, meters per carry, post-contact meters, the offloads from Sipley were monumental. Extending plays, I think Thomas was an absolute workhorse through the middle. So was Curry. Harrison got through a lot of work on both sides of the ball. Bentley actually got through a lot of work on both sides as well. So did Byrne. So the forwards massively stepped up this week, and we've lost a lot of battles through the middle. I thought we might do again in this one, because Wormsley was solid, as I mentioned. Clemmer can be solid. Sharks put in some good defensive hits, and Saluk Fafita looked pretty good off the bench. I think he's a good signing for Saints. They need someone like him. But we managed to actually beat them through the middle in the second half. All throughout the second half, kicking was a little bit better because of it, because we were able to place the ball towards the corners a little bit easier, because we got up the park easier too. But we weren't that expansive in attack, but we were we were quick, and just professional. We were clean enough in possession and professional. It wasn't anything flashy, but it was hard working, great in defence, clean enough in attack, great completion, strong carries, professional. And I'll take that any day of the week. Simply professional, and I'll take that. But man of the match, though, Curry's up there, Sipley's up there, Irwin's up there. I'm going to give man of the match to Irwin. I think some of the opportunities he created, the kicking was good enough, and the basically match ceiling try is what tips it over the edge. But Sipley is very good. Do you not know? No. Scratch that. I'm going to give it Sipley. Sorry, Ewan. I'm giving it to Toff Sipley. His carries were that good, and his offloads were that good. It's going to Sipley for me. But for Saints, I must add, I think in the first half, somebody that really helped them was Percival. I forgot to mention him initially. Percival's carries, when Saints were possibly stuck in their own end of the park, his yardage carries early on were quality. Really, really good carries. Extra post-contact meters, landing on his front, quick play the balls. And that really got them on the front foot. Thulis got man of the match. Not sure about that one. Few defensive stops, you can argue that. But yeah, overall, some good carries early on from Saints, but just too flat in attack as of right now. Defensively, they're still an okay side, but Warrington, clean enough in possession, really good carries, a lot of offloads. High completion rate, I think it's in the low 90s, which is very, very good. I always want minimum low 80s as a bare minimum, so low 90s is great. Very solid in defence, not giving them anything easy. Limited penalties, limited errors. Very professional, as I said, and very happy with that overall. Well, there we go. That's going to be Warrington to the top of the ladder. You'll love to see it. I do expect Leeds to go back to top tomorrow. So thank you for stopping by, as always, folks. Just a reminder, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. Let me just get the full list of streams for this weekend. So tomorrow morning, I'm doing Dolphins versus Roosters at 10:45 a.m. and then Wakefield versus Wigan at 7:45 p.m. Saturday is Hull versus Huddersfield at 2:45 p.m. Then Catalans and Castleford at 5:45 p.m. And then Sunday is Bradford versus Leigh at 2:45 p.m. So, as always, do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, as always. I will make sure I actually do the other streams as well. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here, spending your time with me. Stream highlights will be up maybe tomorrow, but I do need to post that match review to TikTok as well. But yeah, have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And a reminder, next Wednesday, I've got State of Origin Game 2 in the morning and England versus Croatia in the World Cup at 9 o'clock on Wednesday night. So make sure you show up for that. Hopefully the football streams start doing well. Thank you, sir. Thank you to all that stopped by. Have a great rest of your night and weekend. Turtle Pip. Also, come on the wire. That's kind of 9 in a row. Just group chat with my mates who are Saints fans, a bit quiet as well, actually. But yeah, I'll see you later.